Hey, hello, you're welcome in Bookshelf Babble podcast. Here we talk about books and all related topics. Hello, I'm your host Yohani, and let's go. As a regular, we go to Hello Talk application. Here, people around the world learn languages, and it's very simple to start the voice room and find the interesting people around the world and talk about books, and sometimes not only about books. Okay, here we go, and we wait when someone joins to us, but in this time I want to just notice Okay, to this session, just like to some kind of remind for people that I'm streaming, and maybe not everyone want to join when I do this stuff. Okay, what we have now, we just wait when someone join, and I just slightly remind, if you watch this session on any platform, on YouTube, on Twitch, feel free to write the comments, questions. I will answer on your questions, and we can make communication in our conversation like this, through the chat. It's possible too. Just feel free to write any comments you want. Okay, and we just wait when someone join. But when we wait, I just maybe share some words about like my reading status. I just want to show these books what I'm reading now. I'm reading Andy Weir, Project Hail Mary. I'm reading this book in digital format. I'm using this book, and it's really interesting. It's very good science fiction with very solid scientific base. Now, as you can see, this book has a very high and very good rating, around 4.5, and a lot of reviews and ratings. And I really enjoyed, and I especially wait when film will be released. I'm planning to go to watch the film, maybe even in cinema. Maybe, because in general I not do this stuff. I don't go in cinema, but now maybe it's time to go to the cinema and watch this. On the big screen. I don't know, maybe. Okay. That's my current reading status. Okay, hello. Here we talk about books. If you like it, if you want to join, just raise your hand. Let's go to talk. Here we go. Hey,
hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Yeah, cool, nice. And first question I like to ask, what book are you reading in current moment?
Currently I'm reading the 40 Roles of Love from Elif Shafak.
Okay, but can you write the name of the book? Because I am not so clear recognize.
Yeah, sure.
Because I like to find some information about book and arts in some kind of bookmarks for future reading. It will be nice if you...
I just wrote it down for you.
Okay, I just try to... Okay, and can you tell some words about this book and your impression if you read more? Maybe not to some kind of spoiler, just to some brief recap in your impression about this book.
I don't know what to say right now.
Okay, I found the.
Can you repeat your question again?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
didn't get it.
Okay,
What do you
okay.
mean?
I just like to find the book and Goodreads. That has very high rating, and yeah, it's some very new book. It's just like 15 years ago it was published.
Okay, may I know what book are you reading currently?
It's now your question. If you don't let me, I'm reading.
Okay.
I just like to type the. Just a second, I will type here in Hello Talk. Do maybe you know, maybe you watch the film has name Martianin with how it's called, actor done in Mars, and they try to back to Earth. Do you watch this film?
I'm not sure because I'm watching a lot of movies. I can't remember.
Okay, I think it's a very popular Hollywood movie. It was very popular in maybe like 5 years ago, maybe more. But
okay, if you just try, you can write it down in the chat, the name of the movie or the book.
Okay, just a second. I send the name the book and author what I'm reading now.
Okay. What's the title of the book that you're reading?
Yeah, I sent the chat.
Oh, Project Hail Mary. Okay,
And
Andy Weir.
yeah,
Okay.
and I just like to want to mention it's author of Andy Weir. It's like the author of the book based on which was made the film Martianin, what was very popular. I just sent the the book what I mean.
Okay, what's the genre of this book, or what
it's some kind
it is about?
It's some like sci fiction, sci-fi.
Oh, science fiction.
Yeah,
okay.
it's but in very good scientific base. Yeah, with very good scientific foundation of this book. It's not just like research, scientific research. Yeah, and this is the Martianin. It's a book, and the film was made based on this book.
Okay. And which topic is the most about you mean about this research or the scientific topics are about?
This is the book about space traveling and how human like to travel to another planet or another like to solar systems and like to meet another alien civilization and try to solve some scientific problems during this travel.
You mean it's kind of psychological research or being biological research?
It's some kind of like to action genre. It's many action happen, but they contain a lot of scientific ideas. For example, in one of the latest books, they show the life, like alien life, that based on some another principles than human. We live in like in oxygen area, and we need to like to oxygen for breathe, but they show the another aliens, they live in some very aggressive like environments, I don't know, and another condition, not just like to water life. It's some kind of ammonia life, and this book contains a lot of these ideas. It's some kind of researches, and based on this research they create some interesting plot.
Okay, I think I found the book or the movie name and who's the actress. It's kind of the movie is for 2021.
Yeah, I think
it's hard science fiction novel. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, it's this movie interesting, and the book is so interesting too. And this book what I'm reading now, I saw the trailer. It will be released in 2026. And I want to first read the book and after watch the film again.
Okay, you want
something interesting like a trailer, and first check what book based on this like a film, and first read the book, and only later I watch the film or series. Because
okay, sounds interesting.
Because when you watch the film, sometimes it's very complicated to back to book. Yeah, and sometimes this book is more interesting than film.
Okay, it's kind of make me interested in this book. Let me find what is about. If it's kind of interesting for me, I will start also because I'm a very big fan of movies. Whenever it's released, I will watch it.
Yeah, but it's not so kind of I don't know, some serious literature, but it's some good, like interesting. He has a like interesting style.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Okay. Okay, I have another, like, maybe some weird question, but
Me?
yeah, it's some small.
Oh, yeah, it's from Afghanistan. I'm from Afghanistan.
Okay, but you're really now in Afghanistan?
Yeah, I'm living in Afghanistan currently, in capital of Afghanistan, Kabul.
Okay, but I heard a lot of like not so very well and very good news is about Afghanistan and the current situation, especially for like a woman context.
Yeah, the situation isn't very good for us. It's kind of like a hell, to be honest. But it is what it is. It's going on. The life is, you are alive.
Yeah, sure. Okay, in this case, I have the question: can you suggest like one book about like your country and show how people live in your country, and yeah, maybe show the like ordinary people or something like this, what connected with your country?
I think it was if I'm not wrong, in 2019 or 20, the book won the New York Times bestseller of the year, New York Times books. I don't know. Just let me do a proper research.
Yeah.
And the book name is The Kate Runner. It is basically about the novel of African American author that he is living right now in America or US, and it tells a story about a young Afghan boy from that he left Afghanistan because of the war, and when he's coming back from, it's kind of basically the story of people of Afghanistan that they are living, and kind of true story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Can you write the name of the book here in chat, because
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to add in as bookmarks.
Yeah, it is a very, very interesting book. I will write the writer also.
Okay, I find the Khaled Hosseini. Okay.
Yeah, Khaled Hosseini. There is another book that I didn't started reading it, but I'm planning to start reading after this book that I'm reading right now. It's called Your Wars, Our Life. The writer is a woman. It released last year, I think. It's kind of interesting. It sounds interesting for me, but to be honest, I didn't start reading yet. But it's about the Afghanistan and everything, as you ask.
I just find some later more information about the first book. What I mentioned, it's some kind of series of book. It's like just 3 books include in the series: The Kate Runner, The Thousand Splendid Sun.
Okay.
Okay, but can you write the name of the last book what you mentioned?
Yeah, sure. I don't know the writer name. I think I followed her on Instagram. I will find it for you.
Yeah. Okay. If you find it, will be nice.
Yeah, it calls you.
Okay. Okay. I found You Were Our Lives. Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's kind of short stories from Afghanistan, and I found a writer. It's Mina Sharif.
Yeah, I found too. I added to in my list of bookmarks. Okay, thanks for this sharing. Some very interesting suggestions. Yeah, I like to read about some different countries, and yeah, it's some very interesting to just opens a new culture and new, how it's called, like relationship between people.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I think if you read about different culture, and basically if you have the opportunity, you can travel on the country, I think your mind is going to change completely the way that you're thinking right now about the people, about this place. And since when you, for example, visit them or visit there, it might be the same way that you're thinking right now, you're seeing in the news, or it might be completely different. Yeah,
I agree with you. It's like to use and like to how like to encounter knowledge is sometimes is different and make some pictures some very very different from reality.
Yeah, it is. I think most of the, even though news is that they're released from a very trusted sources like BBC or any like CNN, we can't trust them completely, to be honest, because of the ownership model, corporation, or any algorithm based. That's why I think if you visit a country, if you have the opportunity, visit the people, the actual people, it's gonna be different.
Yeah. Okay, I have some several additional question about like to reading culture in your country. How you can one or maybe people like to prefer, I don't know, digital like to books or like to go to library. How you can like to explain and describe reading culture in your country?
Reading culture is different based on your location, to be honest, because in some provinces that there is no access to education, to the book or the internet, like rural area, it's kind of hard that you find the book. And I don't want to be, for example, very kind of collective to express a very collective opinion, but it depends on the people, that because some of people are very interested in education and in reading, but some people they aren't, just they will want to continue their ordinary life. But personally, as my experience between my friends, reading book is very popular in our area, in the area that I'm living right now, because it's kind of that we are exchanging the books and we are doing the research about the books. For example, which books are trained, whoever is have the book, because and then we are exchanging the books.
Yeah. Okay. In other words, it's not so easy to get access for book in some places in your country.
No, it's not easy, and I could say that in some places, like very restricted and rural area, it's kind of very impossible to find a book.
Okay, but if you, for example, take the book what you mentioned, the Kate Runner, yeah,
Take your time.
yeah. If you talk about, for example, this book, is it possible to find like the paper variant this book in for example where you live in now?
It wasn't very hard as it was a few months ago, because but I don't know what happened with the Taliban. This makes some rules. They are not allowed selling some kind of very books that they are not interested on it. And if you can't find it in, for example, paperwork or hardware book, we can download it from PDF online.
Especially if you do about English variant of this book, I think it's very hard to find because it's maybe English book is not so like common now, especially when a lot of restriction around.
Yeah, English book, finding an English book, I think it's a very, very hard journey right now. But in books that are translated in Persian or Dari, they're much easier to find. And yeah, I think it's kind of make the situation very restricted to have access to the books that they are very popular right now in the world, especially the English books that I think most of the popular books are translated or written in English.
It's especially for the where you live. I'm from finds the English book it's some complicated too because English is not so popular, and in bookstores we just have maybe some few of them. But not so like very popular. Okay, but in Belarus we have situation when if you have some books in your like private collections, and this book is like restricted, and you can get some kind of troubles by law if you some like government find this book in your house, for example. Do you have this kind of like list book what like to ban it in your country?
I don't know, because it happened just a few months ago that Taliban make some restriction to the Islam religion, or kind of I don't know, this kind of books are more restricted, and yeah, of course, obviously if they find out that you're reading those books, you're giving information about these books to other people, they're gonna make a very big trouble for you.
Yeah. Okay, I think I see this like is a very popular tendency now in many countries creates some kind of list of books what not like to allowed to be handled inside of the country. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's some kind of dangerous situation when we start managing what is allowed to read, what is not allowed, and people should be follow this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah. There is a book that I think if they find someone that they are reading that book, they're gonna kill them. It's called, let me find that book. The writer is someone, I think he's from Iran, and he lost one of his eyes because of that book, because some Islamic group and attacked him. I don't know the name of the book, but because I don't have any access to read it, but I'm really interested to read. But I will find the writer. If you can read it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the writer right now, but I will write down whenever I remember it.
Yeah, it will be nice. Oh, cool. It's so interesting. I think it's my time is left for today. I just try to be like regular, but I very enjoy talk with you about about books and the relationship with books in your country.
Yeah, it was very interesting that I talked to you, because I think most of people in this app, to be honest, they're not looking for very honey.
Maybe.
And it's kind of interesting to find some people that they are seriously talking about some serious topics, and it was lovely to talk to you, and thank you.
Yeah, I just do the same meaning when I try to participate some voice rooms. It's some very weird. In this case, I just decide, okay, I will be manage my voice room and talk about what it's interesting for me. And also, I mentioned in the chat before, but I just let you repeat. I am also try to stream in about books and use Hello Talk as a platform where I talk about books with people around the world. I send the link. If you're interested, you can find the video version of the our talk. And also I want to talk with you, and maybe next time I will follow you here. If you want to talk.
Yeah, I will follow you back. Can you let me know that which time exactly you're gonna be on, because it's kind of interesting topic for me also.
In general, I try to be plus minus at the same time every day, but sometimes I'm very tight and skip 1 or 2 days, but around like 2, maybe 2 or 1+ hours before.
Okay, and I can suggest you another chat group. I think it's gonna be on in same time, if I'm not wrong. It's an American guy. He's an old guy, and he's very nice guy. He's very serious. He's talking about a poem every night, and about the translating, about the meaning. And if you could find it, it will be very interesting for you, as I see you're interested in a serious kind of conversation.
Okay, thanks for this later suggestion.
You're welcome.
Okay, one additional.
Okay, talk to you later. Have a good day. Day or night, I don't know.
One additional thanks for your time and for your nice talk, and see you next time here.
Thank you for your also.
Bye. Okay, I think it was a nice talk. Sure. But we talk a lot, and I think it's good candidate for my later podcasts about books and countries. I have idea. I should just leave session. I want to tell thank you for all of you who watched this session in any platform. If you have questions, just write a question on the chat, write under the video comments, put the like. It's very motivated to do this content. Thank for your time, and see you next time here in live session of Bookshelf Babble. Bye.